Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee. They love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for Yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Mountaineers about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Allard. They're bringing heat. Connection to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. And that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. So West Virginia's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gray. He breaks a tackle. Bounced off his feet.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the lead.
The Mountaineers get enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Green. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. The give. At the 20, he's got space. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Allard. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On second down, just keeps firing. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Farmer. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The give to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Green. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Delivers the contact. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Wallace. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Green. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the ground game. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Grabbed over the middle, it's Saunders. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Donaldson.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Green. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite might find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping...
Is tackled down.
more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll throw it on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Fires to the middle. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Barrels ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. On the ground with the counter. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Working the middle, it's complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. On the move. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got his man down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it in the middle, it's Davis. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job in the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Green. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grab behind the line. It's Fleming. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Really good pickup on 2nd down there, leaves him with 3rd and 2. Ready to fire from the pistol. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the left side. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. This offense has had the ball forever. 14th play of the drive. Going up top on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Got a man. It's Robinson.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. dialing up a second down pass play. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackled immediately after the catch. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. He'll throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Offense lining up quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here's the third interception of the night. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Give to the running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw, it's Allard. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sticks. It's Donaldson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
First down, West Virginia.
He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Green. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to get to him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.